Come on. Go get it together. All right, 1 second. 1 second. One moment. I'll be right with you. Hello there again. I think we're live. Thank you for joining us for tonight's chat. It is Florida and very hot. Also, in the webinar we just did, talking about Google, if you have an iPhone or anything Apple that's on mobile, like a tablet, it's like impossible to get in. So that's why some few people in the webinar today. Yeah, it's a. I guess some people got it, but not everybody's getting in. So it's like it's not good. So Android stuff seems to be working, but anything on a mobile seems to be having difficulties at this time. Computers, laptops seem to be working, but other stuff. So not to say it's not important, but it is kind of a pain. So it is a pain, but. All right, for those that are new to all of this, I don't know what I'm doing. This is ivantorah.com. We have private sessions throughout the week. This is the scheduler. Open this weekend. Google Hangout, Zoom, and channeling by phone. It's all recorded if you want it. If not, that's okay. I'll find out questions. This is answered between 5 days, hopefully sooner than that. What we're doing right now is the webinar, and you can sign up here. The easiest sign up process is right here. We have this other one, but well, they don't make it easy. I also have I don't have when I get super famous and now I'll get all fixed, but until then. This is also the same thing here for $5 questions. I also have better channelers and healers. Here also of the delivery system is probably quicker with them than me. But I am catching up. That's about it. Okay. All right. Maybe I should just leave it that way. All right. I'm not sure what's going on with Google Esther. I was going to try my intro. The audio intro is not working either, and that's a Google problem too. So I don't know what they're doing. I don't think they know. So. Oh yeah, the chat here, I think it was the second chat room 1, or well, we got 3 of them, but chat room 1.1. I fixed. There was an issue with it. I don't know. I guess it did some kind of update. Anyway, it's working now. So it just never ends, does it? It shouldn't be doing. It was just surprised anybody posted in there actually. All right, here we go. Blessings. Okay, Chrysalia Snow. I herself say I can release my disability of cerebral palsy. How am I doing releasing the disability? What can I do to release it more? Blessings from the angels. Does seem like. Let's see. When I connect to anything like this, I always say a past life connection. So I'll release any past lives that are connected to that. Do a healing. I would do it before you go to bed or during the day. You might feel a release possibly. So you might feel a little bit of a shift because there seems like a lifetime of being, like the Middle Ages being tortured. It seems, some shape or form. Is what I'm seeing there. So it's a cell memory there from what I'm seeing. Trust me, we've all been in that situation. Some shape or form. Question 2, why am I having bad dreams at night? What can I do to have good dreams? Well, it seems like you're connecting to lower astral recently. I would do a cleansing of your sage or some burn something, incense or something like that around your area. But it does seem like some beings are trying to enter your energy field. They're trying to get into, because you're healing, so they don't want you to heal. So just do a remember an incense that should be good too. But it really does do a help. So I burn those all the time. I'm not burning it now because it's hot. I don't need any more fire. Of course, I got this thing too. This isn't too bad, but yeah, I would just do something around those lines. It should go away. Might take a week, maybe sooner. It's hard to say. Maybe this weekend. Gundam, any messages from Sarpia? Messages from my guy then. From Sarpia. Sarpia is just a high dimensional being, no body. I am seeing a connection to Uranus and other dimensions, of course, but I do see the energy around Uranus. This is more like a spirit guide energy around you, actually, but it is a higher dimensions. And one of these days, I'll go into more of the worlds, the different worlds, different energies that are going on with them. We're building up to that direction. So slightly. Question 2, any messages from my guides? Let's see. Yeah, just trust your guides more. Right now, I just writing is good. Some kind of form of writing, creative endeavors, but they say writing is good, or ask for a message and write something down, from your guides, a message from your guides. They do want you to get into more creative writing, at least channel of writings. It does seem like something that will work with you over time, but we'll see what you feel about that. It'll be gradual to come in. 1 second. Close this down. Whoops. Come on. Maddie, I just had a dream right now, which is Wednesday night, of someone taking me back to the past life to show me of a guy who supposedly killed me. Who was that guy? What incarnation, what race was this? And what was the person trying to show me this dream? Oh, it was obviously a spirit guide. Spirit guide is I'm getting the name Madeline. His name is Spirit Guide, it's female. But yeah, I believe it was here on this world. Yeah, Middle Ages time period. Yep. And well, yeah, kind of like I'm seeing the throat getting cut. Ex-lover. Yeah. Ex-lover, you figure you got rid of him and he came back out of nowhere, and there's nothing you can do about it. It does look like you got kidnapped also. So it was not an alien. I don't see an alien here. I think it's this world. That's what I'm feeling. Yeah, because that's what I'm getting. That's what I'm saying. Now, this person might be connected to a Pleiadian energy, but it's more of a dark vibration at this moment. You were of a Pleiadian energy, but you are a human here. It was a past life here. Primitive time period. I feel like Ireland. Like that. Yeah. It's one way to build trust. Get killed by people you don't trust. So there's one way to build trust there. Question 2, what was that guy who took me to that place? Does he have a message from that dream for me? Well, I see as a female. Madeline's the name I got. There were other guides there too, male guides. They're not really saying their names. Oh yeah, this is just a healing that we were needed to see. There's a possibility you might go into more, but right now that was the main energy that you needed just picked up at this time. As you're going through a time of, you asked to be released of that. As basically that guy that killed you was kind of had you slightly in a prison, a mental prison in some ways. You'd be surprised what we're connected to here. So, yeah, archons, all kinds of nonsense. So yeah, you're ready to, you broke the chains of that lifetime. And so you should be able to pick up more after this, little by little, nothing too heavy. Of your senses, because you have to ask to be opened up too. So that was a very dramatic time in your life. It was, I mean, it was a primitive time period. I think you're like in your 20s. You're just minding your own business. You have like your family had like a small farm, and this was like an old boyfriend from what I see. So it does look like he was trying to kidnap you, but that didn't go so well, so he just killed you. So that's what I'm getting from it. Others might get something else, but Maggie111. Any messages for me? Just yeah, you're going through a transition at this time. Just I do see travel possible. Maybe a little bit during the summer, just to do a soul, just a release. I see a lot of Arcturian energies around you as for building a new reality, meaning a spiritual understanding of what's where you're going, where you're coming, what's. It just feels like you're going to get more information little by little. Also, see a Martian connection, as you had a Martian past life, and then you're putting your kind of your this life is like closure to that lifetime. It's like Atlantean connections was from Mars to Atlantis, and from human to heal. The Martian connections here. It seems like part of it is a Martian vibration, meaning that the Martians brought their blood, brought their war here. And here you're doing your part to heal it and to bring forgiveness to others and yourself. Question 2, any messages from Prime Creator? Creator of all. Love yourself. Realize you can be anywhere, anything. Realize also that there's really not one soul that is the same. All souls are slightly different. Always when you manifest other versions of you, you can manifest an enemy. Just to let you know. And so you're battling another version of you. Just to put that out there. So, and some of you brings like for example, Donald Trump. It's like, look, that's my enemy up there. He's everybody else's enemy, but he's my friend now. Something like that. You know, that's my other version of me, just for example. I'm not saying it's connected to, but just give me an example of how our transition of looking at things is going to shift as an interesting connection. Yeah, because like we give a lot of like the media power and education power, and now we're in a phase of taking that power back and seeing things differently. Basically, like the education system is, it's to, instead of making us smarter, it makes us not smarter. And that's done on, it's like a trick, it's like it's a joke on us until we wake up to that. And once you see that, because you realize everything, all the knowledge here is kind of phony in the long run, because all the knowledge is within ourselves. It's just, we're creating realities, we're creating different, either way, because the old way isn't working out that well here, as you can see. So anyway. I just felt something up there. Sorry about that. So yeah, we're just going to start seeing things differently, little by little by little. So yeah, just let your mind just go with the flow, basically. Yeah, because some people try too hard to open themselves up. It has to be fun. When you're enjoying your life, the most is when it really happens, and you're not really thinking about it. You're just doing what you do. You're not trying. I mean, there's nothing wrong with working on focus. Nothing wrong. Symmetry, any messages for me? Yeah, just you're in a good place now, and just meditate more, or meditate when you feel comfortable to do so. Most likely you'll see some things you've never seen before. Question 2, I'm in Northern Ireland right now visiting family. as I used to live here in the past. What magic is here, if there is any? Of course, there's magic there. And can it tap into? Oh, of course, yeah. Just you might feel leprechaun energies there, and dragon energies, yeah, and zeta energies, and reptilian energies. So yeah, there's a lot of energy in the forest there. As the forests in Europe are very connected to Agartha. They have a lot of human history. So that's another reason for it. So, yeah, just let yourself go, basically. Yeah, just have an open mind, basically. Carol, are there any messages for me? Let's see. You are connecting to Archangel Ariel. Ariel is going through your chakra system. You're also connected more to the dragon energies here, but also the white dragon. There's a golden dragon also. There's a golden dragon named Lucifer. That's of a positive vibration that has been forgotten. So a lot of the dragons, you'd be surprised how many beings are actually called Lucifer on this world that we're not aware of. It's another way of us healing. So some people feel like the name Lucifer is bad. It's actually a positive energy. So you'll feel a lot of positive energies with the name Lucifer to unlock the earth. With your energies also, you're connected to the clouds, the cloud people, basically the cities in the sky. You probably feel that also. Of course, we're not seeing it in this dimension, but there are many cities in the skies in different dimensions that you can connect with. And some are Asian, some are different races here, black, white, everybody, but it's definitely places that it's a dimension that you're usually connected to from what I see. Question 2, for the last couple of weeks, I've had pain on the left side of my head. I was wondering what that might be. Ooh, yeah, that's hard to say. Feels like an infusion, but not for the negative. It's just that your body is still adjusting to it. It feels like an Andromeda energy there. I believe it's there to help you, but yeah, it just has not been delivered the best way. But I believe it will go away soon from what I see there. Sending you energies. James asked my guides and higher self if I should expand my business or keep it the same and wait for events to happen. I'll expand it in a safe way that you feel comfortable with. Little by little. Yeah, just little by little. Just test things out. Yeah, just do like slight tests and give it time, maybe a couple of months I don't know if any of this really works with what you're doing, but it does seem like just to try something out, give it a couple of months, see if it works or not. And if not, just retire and try something else. So, yeah, it does seem like little by little. And events, well, yeah, it feels like you're going to be trying a couple of things out. It doesn't mean they're all going to be failures, just take a while to grow. Question 2, is there anything my guys would like to know today? Yeah, this summer is a time of transition. You're going to shift into a new vibration of understanding, at least for their dimension ways, but also you're going to be seeing things differently. I do see raptors, dinosaurs, but also I'm seeing the flying ones. Oh, what are they called? Dinosaur Lodge. Come on, internet, really? That's the best you got? Oh, it's not the. You're giving me stuff I'm not. Either way, it's not the name's not coming to me for some reason, but fine. Anyway, flying dinosaur. God, I can't get the name out of my head for anything. I guess I'm being blocked. But I guess the internet's not really working that great either. I can't even pronounce half of these. Who made up all these names? How about maybe this one's Can't pronounce half of these anyway. Either way, a dinosaur with wings. Let's just leave you with that. For some reason, I'm not remembering it. It's not coming through, but either way, yeah, they're definitely very connected to that vibration. They're in different dimensions here, so they might be. Dinosaur energies will start to talk to us when we're ready, but some people might be talking to them now. It depends on whatever you're comfortable with, basically. You ready for a gray or a nice T-Rex? I mean, which one works for you? Yeah, have a T-Rex put you to bed at night. That'd be a whole wake up. I wouldn't doubt it. Katie and Dance, any messages for me? I just see a lot of blue Palladian energies around you, and also see around the Hawaiian volcano at this time. So you're bringing assistance to that, as it was unexpected by a lot of alien species. So Mother Earth is not exactly in the best shape at this time, at least in that part of the world. But of course, there might be other volcanic explosions, also possibly, but a lot of that's been calmed down at the moment. This is your galactic family is connected to it. Question 2, any other messages? Yeah, those that you're connected to family-wise, you are going to their energies, you are going to astral, taking into places they've never been before, and astral taking further out, of course, in this third dimension. Reason you're doing that is to help them wake up. I'm not sure how people are around you, how woken up they are, but taking them further into astral seems to be one way of doing it, at least to become spiritually they're willing to go, just they want to wake themselves up too. So anything, they're trying everything. Third dimensional selves aren't the easiest to wake up, depending on what your path is. If you come from a family that's very materialistic and not very spiritual, at least religion spiritual is not really spiritual. It's more like control than anything else. So it's a little bit hard to wake up with something like that because you're always afraid, because fear is written all over it. So yeah, it feels like you're there to wake up somebody in your family or somebody you know. It feels like somebody's going to be opening up their mind a little bit more from what I see. If there's somebody already open up that you're talking to, that means they'll open up even further. But it does seem like somebody around you, friend, family, not being very clear, it's on their way to be opened up even more. Pterodactyl, that's the name of that dinosaur. God. Look at these dinosaur names. Pterodactyl, that's the less. Jeez. I don't see that word on any of these about pterodactyl. That is a word. Thank you. So 5 hours later, I'll get an answer. Thank you. Maybe the guys are looking through all the books trying to find what word I'm talking about. It's like, geez, where's the name? Just did not come to me. Marianne, any messages for me? I am seeing a lot of cows around you in astral, and they're pretty humorous also. To keep secrets, and are also very gossipy. I know it sounds funny, but I know our reality is not ready for that. But the cows in astral are pretty funny, and they do squirt milk in people's eyes that don't listen to them. So it's always the females do. So you might look at pictures online of cows, and they might talk to you, probably. They know more than we do. They have a good sense of humor, too, so we just have to start noticing it. Question 2. My twin sisters have also not seen eye to eye. They do not talk to one another. Could you shed some light on their relationship? Yeah, they're opposites. That was the idea. There have always been opposites, even in other worlds. They're trying to see the world in different ways. See, one sees it right, one sees it left, and then they kind of combine their points of view. So yeah, they're always colliding. That's the whole point of it. Opposites, they're always, yeah, that's the whole point. They're never really the real, I mean, when they start to come together, either they're very old and ready to leave the world because that mission's over. They might end it sooner, but I don't see them ending it anytime soon. I believe they're always going to be on that. They've had it many lifetimes. It's a soul contract. Think about this. They jump to world, seeing things differently. They take the different points of view and bring them together. Different guys, different relationships, whatever it might be. And they're processing everything. They learn faster that way. That's why they're doing it. It's like some people have 2 or 3 lifetimes here. They have 1 lifetime here because that's all they need because they're processing. So they're kind of 2 lifetimes at once. Of course, we have other aspects of it, but I believe these 2 are 2 different souls. They're not the same soul. But like brother and sister or sisters, they've always been doing this. For them to be called twins is just they're just going to be they're not going to end until their project is done. And I see many lifetimes in the future of that too. So, interesting. Noah, are there any people who randomly see visions of their past lives? Yeah, here and there, not very often. You might see yourself as an Indian, possibly, or a Pleiadian. Usually, you see in the mirror, possibly also. It depends on what you want to experience. But yeah, it depends. It's not very often for most people to focus on the 3rd dimensional life, but it does pop in when need to for healing. There's different reasons for it. Do I have any past lives in subterranean cities? I have to look that up. Just so I can make sure I know what I'm talking about. Like the word pterodactyl. So trying to figure that. Oh, the tunnels, like underground stuff. Let's see here. Like underground cities. Oh yeah, different worlds. Yes. Here, probably. They're not really giving me a. On this world, it's in other dimensions. If it is here. Other worlds, yes. Other worlds, quite normal. Here, yes and no. And the 3rd dimension is not really that prominent. I mean, of course, we have some here, but mostly it's on other worlds. Yeah. So yeah, if you have any glimpses, yeah, the entire cities, entire world. It's like you go in that world, there's nothing there. Everybody's underground. Of course, we have underground cities here also, but as for I mean, you have other aspects connected, but once again, it feels like it's in other dimensions. At least what they're giving me right now. They want to relieve all their they want to tell all their secrets at this moment. So, Joanna, we have some new people coming on board at work. Can you tell me what impact may have beyond? I believe it will help in the long run. I don't see I mean, you might not be able to get along with these people the best, but I believe they'll be helping in the long run. I don't see anything negative there. Not at the moment. Question 2, any messages from anyone? This Archangel Michael is integrating with your vibrations, also bringing Mother Mary to help you see more clearly. Once again, it might be travel coming around as you much need it, like a vacation of some kind, a short one at least on the weekends. Do something a little bit different. You see nature around you, but also just see you basically relaxing, seeing things a little bit, just seeing things differently and just letting go of the old world ever so slightly. Definitely a change in the air for sure. So yeah, just do as you feel. Let's put it that way. It's the main message. Braden. Yeah, any guys from messages from my sorry. Are there any messages from my guys or higher self? I see a lot of tall blonde Nordics around you at this time. It has to do with the Earth's transition. So it does seem like you ask them to connect with you more, let's put it that way. For information, and it also seems like your chakras are lighting up more. We are getting like a Pleiadian point of view. Might not be fully aware of it, but might feel a download from them. Question 2. Here there is a powerful portal vortex near me called the Archangel Michael Vortex in Lake Louise. I was wanting to ask if I can access and utilize this portal to switch dimensions. Yes, just be careful with it. I mean, it should be fine for the most part. We might feel beings trying to come through it that aren't the most friendliest. It's hard to say. There are friendly ones there, but also there are other beings that are trying to abuse it. So yeah, I think it'd be fine because I do feel like reptilians pulling through it. I mean, they're just because the reason why is because for people aren't aware of what's going on. You know, they don't know any better, so they have to interfere with that to give you another idea what that means. So yeah, for the most part, I believe it will be fine. Yeah, for the most part, yeah. I hope your chakra kundalini energies. You might get a download also, possibly. Yeah, shouldn't cause any harm for sure. Yeah, there's a lot of weirdness there, but in a good way. You can call it Archangel Michael. There's different names, but whatever you like to use. Miles. Blessing. Do I have any messages about my living situation come up in 2 months? I think it will improve from what I see. It's not going to turn out the way you might think, but I see it working in your favor, but it might be last minute by the time that happens. It does seem like negotiations, you might be able to I don't know if you're going to be moving out of there, but it does seem like things are going to improve from what I can pick up on. At least at this moment. Things can change, but at this time, feels like things will get better, actually. Do I have also any messages from anyone? Oh, just follow your instincts, basically. If you're not worried about anything, I don't think you're worried of the future. I think you should be fine. Yeah, you're trusting your instincts more. I think good things are coming. Of course, not things perfect, but just like your luck is getting better. It's you're trusting more of yourself, so good things are on the way. Amy, does my friend Vicky have anything to say about my current relationships, which include family and former spouse? I don't think so. Probably overcritical, but I wouldn't worry too much about it. I mean, what does Vicky know? I wish you hopes the best for you. That's the only thing I'm picking up from that. I wouldn't put too much worry in that. Does she have any other messages for me? Let's see. This yeah. Yeah, no, not really. Just trust your instincts, basically. You're going the right path. No, she doesn't really have. Just trust your instincts. You're going into a new paradigm, new direction. You will be attracting better relationships. Like partner relationships. I do see 2 coming. Not one after the other, but for the better of everyone's good, actually. It might come, it might not, but most likely it's going to come. It might not, you might change your mind. It's hard to say. We will find out. Well, if someone comes to you, that means you said yes in astral. If nobody shows up, it's like, yeah, it didn't work out. Let's look at it that way. There's never 100% on that, but I do see this coming. Donna Riggs, still waiting for Catfish to come home. I'm not sure if Catfish is coming back. Catfish might have found another direction, so hard to say. Can you tell me what I've been doing astral? How is it connected to this lifetime? I just see cooking. If you want to know what's connected to this lifetime, it's a lot of cooking. Connecting to different herbs and spices and things like that in astral. A lot of it has to do with communication too with others. As those in the elderly in your family are connected to it astral, is basically, they're all a bunch of party animals and they're not always helping their human self kind of chill out. So So why can't you have your human self be like this? Because my human self is too stubborn to listen. So, so that's where it comes with all the stuff in the family and all that. They just haven't let go of the old stuff. So that's what. Yeah, it feels like you guys are in dance fever. I'm not sure if that's helping at all, but it feels like lights and 1970s stuff like that. Bell bottoms, not everything's like that, but that's there somewhere. It's there somewhere. I do see lights. I do see a dance floor. I'm not sure you're into all that, but I'm seeing it. You might have the one dancing with somebody is. Question 2: Do you see any special changes for me in the next month or so? Is there any way to enhance the blessing? Once again, yeah, there's an alien presence that comes and goes. They are still connected to you in astral. As for alien visitation, anything is possible on that. It's there. It's just we're all waiting. But as of next in June, yeah, I don't know. Just they're kind of keeping everything locked up. It's all secrets. They're not going to tell you any of that. No, they're not going to tell. I don't know if there's any mountains in your area. If they go to a mountain, if you want to. I don't know if there's any mountains out there, but I'm seeing mountains here. It's up to you if you want to go in that direction or connect to it, connect to the energies. So, we'll leave you with that. All right, Jim. All right, thank you. Jim F, are there any blue elephants still assisting me? Yes, 2 of them. I'm getting the name Marmaduke, but it's a gag name, but Marmaduke. And Philippi. I don't know if they gave you names, but they just gave me some names. Yes, they were working with your direction. Marmaduke, I know. Well, it's a gag name, so you can change it or whatever it is. But yeah, you're just I think they're just showing that they just have fun with you and astral and yeah, to lighten up your day. Let's put it that way. Any messages from Yeshua? It does seem like you're kind of walking the tightrope a little bit. Just life stuff here and there. He says that you must expand your connections. Yes, Mars, Jupiter, Venus. What do you feel about those places? What do you feel about Earth? Look at it from an outsider's point of view. If you're coming to Earth, why'd you come here? Because basically, the reason he brings that up is for you to exercise another way of looking at things. It's basically outsider's point of view, because this seems to be connected to your mission as for just looking at things differently. A fourth-dimensional way of looking at things. It'll gradually come in. It's not something you have to force yourself on or anything like that. The gradual process of looking, that's where our society is going to shift. Instead of looking at a third dimension, the Star Wars movie or whatever it is, and news, we're going to look at it from another point of view. So it'll gradually come in. You can probably connect to that. And I believe the blue elephants are helping you with that too. That is another sign of fourth dimension. Like in the Middle Ages, how everybody talked very strange. I don't know if you've seen the movies. They have a weird way of talking, like Shakespeare, saying like we're going into that, but not like that. So just have a different point of view. Susie, does my cat Max want a companion, another cat or dog? Well, I'm saying no, but another cat would be okay. A dog would be maybe hell on earth. Go by what you feel. A dog would be okay. Let's see. He doesn't like dogs, but you'll make it work. It's not gonna like it at first. That's just, and even the cat, they're gonna like you. I don't think Max can like any of them. Max is very territorial. Now the cat also, he might beat up on the cat, so at least in a dog, the dog can kick his ass. So how do you feel about that? It's pretty funny, yeah, because the cat, Max can be very territorial. The thing about cats, they get very territorial, so they start beating up on other cats. So if it's another male cat, they might beat the crap out of each other, which might not be the worst thing. I don't know. Go by what you feel. But a dog would be good because the dog would just won't take it, won't have that part of that. So, go by what you feel. If Max is by himself, I think it'll be okay. Yeah, Max is I think he's all right by himself. But if you want to bring another cat, you go by what you feel, because the cat will speak to you. So, I see yes, but no, but yes. So yeah, just go by what you feel. My chronic migraines have completely stopped. Oh, neat. Well, that's good. And you tell me what I had possibly attributed. From what I feel is that your energy has shifted. You can say a contract ended also. I think also you're looking at things differently, and you're doing releasing, slow releases from what I see. And your body has ended that cycle. That's nice. That is really good. Yeah, and we'll just don't think about it. Just move. Of course, you probably think about it because part of your life, but it will become part of the past for sure. Jeez, neat. That's good. Yeah, it feels like just your body said no more of this. That's good. Jess, my reptilian DNA has increased recently. What messages does Serpico have about this? Oh yeah, just I believe this is for it's preparing you for the future. Basically, help your senses grow also. For to become more sensitive what's around you. So it all has a purpose, but just you're doing just to help your strength, but also your senses. What messages does Archangel Michael have for me at this time? Oh, you're letting go of the past. You're really letting yourself go forward. So as for your health, is still going to be kind of an issue, but you are looking about it in a better way. So you're thinking about it differently. So that's changing it too. It's all in thoughts too. Thoughts have a lot to do with it. Eric, any messages for me about jobs? Let's see. Well, there are. I always mention this. A temp service situation. Of course, they're not always the best, but it is the fastest way to get hired, even if you might not like it, but still something. Um, but as for jobs, it seems like 1 to 2 months to find something that you truly want. So you might go from job to job, but at least you get one job. At least just keep looking. As for finding what you want, it feels like it's going to take about 2 months after this summer. The hiring is not going to be so great in the summer, depending on what you're looking for. But you never know. You might change that. You might shift it into having it now instead of later. Because see you working with that. So you're here in 2 months, like I don't want to wait that long. So I just feel your energy with that. So that's good. Any other messages for me? Well, also your energies of manifestation. Realize it does take time, but also when you are ready to receive, you will receive it. Not everybody is ready. Just to let you know how that works. There's different, it's part of lessons. I don't make it very clear what's going on, but something you can connect with on that. Oh my God, it's Moses. Why does my wife never has a place where she feels home? She always feels she has to move on. She seems restless. Well, I think it's this world. I think she's on her last life here. So yeah, it's not. She might feel better in the desert possibly because of past life connections. I think she's seen a lot of desert in her past incarnations, but I also believe that she just had enough of this. The offerings of this planet has a lot to do with it. She just, I think it's a part of herself also just saying home is on another world and another dimension. So, drink a lot of tea and relax and find there must be something that she enjoys. Chocolate, something. A meditation. I'm not sure if that's going to work. Just relaxation. Yeah, it's just she's fighting with that area, definitely. And another country would probably be good. I you know, I think she'll be all right. She's just making it harder than it needs to be. She's not settling down. She doesn't. Yeah, it's tough. Do the Arcturians have a message for me? Yes, you're connected to many light codes that are brought to the Earth. As for the Earth's transition, a lot of the energies of the mind is going to change for many people. Basically, another way of looking at the world is going to increase over time. So the astral is getting very heavy on this Earth because astral is going to slowly bleed through into our reality ever so slightly. Not majorly, like through movies. Sometimes a movie will come out. It's like, why did that movie get made? And it bombed, but it's like, wow, that thing's very. There's a lot of messages in that. So that hasn't happened yet. I don't think so, but it's a possibility. So just the Earth is changed. You are part of the transition. Everybody's part of the transition, but your connection to Arcturians basically to, because with Arcturians you see different versions of Earth, different futures of Earth. And I do see as an Arcturian hovering in your space castle in Arcturus. All these lights, everything's perfect, and you're seeing the future of the Earth. You're seeing yourself, how you get affected by it. So, you know, it's kind of like they run us all through tutorial, like not tutorials, but scenarios. So we see how we act, and then they pull back. They see how we react, and then they try something else, and before it happens here. So that's what science that you understand. So that's what they have for you. Rotten. Do I have any messages from the Palladians? Yes, you're just connected to Middle Earth. It does feel like your third eye is opening up more, but also your senses will increase. Your connection to oceans are very, very strong. As you have relationships with the oceans, it's like that's your family. You're like jumping into the ocean, to the sea, and you end up on another world. So those in another reality altogether. You're also connected to the politics of the Earth, basically to have it simmer down. You can probably feel it, to calm it down. I know it's very loud and angry. Just calm it down is what I see you're doing. Question 2, do you have any messages from the Arcturians? As Arcturian, it does seem like, as Arcturian, I do feel like you're like pulling the rug from under people. Those that are doing darkness on this Earth. I do connecting to the Illuminati and calming down a lot of those negative energies. I see you connecting to the negative Illuminati and talking to them and reasoning with them, but also they say, of course, people are falling for all our stuff. It's not our fault. People are falling for our dark magic. I think also the sacrifices that are done here, the child stuff that's going on, I believe you're a part of healing, ending that. So like taking the souls, assisting the soul crossing over, but also a healing of the Earth. A major healing is going to kind of take place eventually. It is kind of gradually coming in, but it's a gradual transition to the higher dimensions. Henry, do I have any messages from Galactic Family and from Higher Spirit Council? Yeah, just trust your instincts. There is let's see. I don't know why I'm seeing like this might be a crypt. I'm seeing like the flaming carrot. You look online, it's a cartoon. It's a carrot character. Let's see if I can. Let's see here. Give you more idea of this. Very bizarre. To the carrot. I don't know why I see it. Again, there's something you're connecting to an astro. It's very cryptic right now. Yeah, it's called the flaming carrot. It's probably from the Prime Predator or something like that. It's a joke, but let's see. Yeah, you're changing things. That's why they showed that. You're just changing things gradually. So they think to show that to just the light, make you feel better. So it's something you can. Yeah, there's humor around you, but they're not always hearing it. So yeah, just keep doing what you're doing. You are breaking through the reality here. You are breaking through the third dimension reality. It's like you're cracking through it. It's like it's glass and you're breaking through it. It's just sometimes it puts itself back together again, or it breaks it, but nobody notices it. It's like you're doing a lot of effort, but not everyone notices what you're doing here. So people aren't seeing what's going on. You can probably pick up on that. You probably feel like the higher dimensions are coming in, just people aren't noticing it. They're not ready for it, but when are they going to be? I don't know. Any messages from the Anunnaki Higher Council? Sorry. Then he came from the Flaming Carrot. That's funny. Any messages from the Higher Council, Anunnaki Higher Council? Yeah, you are taking on. Well, you're taking on very multiple lessons that are sometimes unnecessary, but they are. You're not always making it clear. Like you feel like what's going on doesn't make any sense in your daily life, but it does, but it doesn't not show its definition. It's like you added some things there, but it's like, why is this happening? Why is that happening? It doesn't make any sense. But it all makes sense at the higher realms, but your realm doesn't. And our dimension's like, what? So it's there. They can't even reveal it here. So, but it has small details that goes into the future. So, like when you accomplish certain hurdles, you will, and they say also your financial situation will improve greatly. Just hang in there. You also come up with some new ideas to do some kind of invention or some kind of creation to get things rolling. Also, but yeah, you're making things popping. You're making it happen, and that also your engine, your wit is very Anunnaki actually, in a positive way. Way of doing things and idea is very high council Anunnaki actually also. So you have more than you might think. It's not always there to be fully in front of everyone. Part of your senses also is connected to that. So, sorry. Stacy, are there any messages from the guides at this time? No, just continue your path. You are blessing many people around you. You are changing lives just to continue your path. Yes, you are like an angelic being at this time, from what they say. So you are giving a lot of forgiveness to those that are around there. Aren't exactly the most forgiving or kind, but you are healing that also. Sorry. Are there any messages in regards of creation of my own personal coaching program? Oh yeah, just give it a couple months or maybe longer than that. Yeah, just give it gradual. Let it happen. It will eventually down the road. We found 1 to 11. We found a kitten on the side of the road when out for a walk, and she was very dehydrated and hungry. She wasn't well for a couple of days. Can you tell me if she got lost from her home or was dumped? We'll put some notices out for your lost kitten. We are kind of attached now, but wouldn't want someone who get. I think she got abandoned. Feels like she got abandoned. I'm not sure if she wandered off, but it looks like somebody didn't want her anymore. Feels like a young female got rid of her, couldn't afford it, something like that. So, or wasn't paying attention to her, something like that. I wouldn't worry about it. I don't think anybody's going to be. Will you find her an owner? Yeah. Unless you want to keep her. That's interesting. Unless you keep her. Does look like she wants to stay. So, will we find her owner? No, I don't think you will. No, I think that's what it was telling. You're not going to find. Now, if you find her another owner, yes, but I think she's going to want to stay there from what I see. It looks like the angels brought her to you. Just brought her to you also from what I feel. It's like you'll be wanted somewhere else, and there you are. So, Another thing is when, now she's being hydrated and fed. It's like, wow, I like this place. So I don't think she's gonna want to leave. I mean, she will if she has to, but I don't think she wants to. I don't think you're gonna find her on her at all. No, I don't think so. Vasco, what am I up to in Astral? I do see you doing basketball with reptilians and Arcturians. It looks like the reptilians are cheating. What happens is like they I know it sounds funny, but the Arcturians are like flying around, and the reptilians are like playing normal. So reptilians make the ball disappear and appear to somebody else, and then they'll win. So they're playing dirty, but so that's what's going on there. I'm not sure if you're playing in the game or something like that. I'm not really sure if you're a part of it somehow. Any messages from higher spirit or spirit guides? Yes, you're going through a transition that will shift out of the old way of doing things. It does feel like it'll be a couple of months, but there'll be a transition that you will enjoy. It won't be easy for a new job transition or other, but it won't be the easiest, but you are going into, nothing's easy, but it will be worth the work, let's put it that way. James, do I have an astral lover? What is her name? Let's see. I get Amanda. It's a Pleiadian female, Pleiadian female human. That's what I'm trying to say. Amanda. I do see some Arcturian energies around her. We most likely be able to pick up on her vibration. She's like a blue Pleiadian, kind of a bluish color around her, basically. So, but she can look like us if she wants to. But yeah, it's been going on for some time, so like several years. You've probably been sensing that. I do see white. I see her wearing white. I'll let you connect with that. Question 2: what positive energies are around me, and do they have any messages? I do see elephants around you. Alien elephants. Right, guardians. I do see them with like weapons, but not like galactic weapons because they're protecting the Earth. At this time, and there's also a Zeta energy around you. A Zeta energy of you're opening up new portals within yourself, basically. You're letting yourself, well, you also go to Andromedans quite a bit in Astral. Hopefully my internet didn't die out. That's weird. It's crashed. Okay, we're all good. That's interesting. Lost my train of thought. Yeah, with Andromeda, yeah, you're going through Andromeda. Basically, you already showed up there as a feline. It's part because of strength, because your past life, but also as protecting energy. Not to say you're always a feline energy, but feline energy is something you do connect to often as your transition and your direction. It all has a purpose for it. They're not really going into detail of it, but it's basically as you appear as human, there's most likely a feline version of you somewhere. Every time you reincarnate, there's always a feline version of you, an alien version. Usually it's Lyran, but not always. There are Syrian felines. There's different. This one is. This one's once again Andromeda, and that's what I'm connected to. So, all right. Thank you everyone for your questions. I had kind of like a little bit of a glitch. I don't know if I went offline or anything like that. I can't tell. All right. Thank you for being a part of this. Thank you for submitting your questions. We'll be back tomorrow for more insight into who knows what, disclosure, and we'll see how things go. So, all right. Much love, everyone. Take care and have a great night.